What is up, YouTube? Habitual Vape is back with another video today. And today I'm going to be looking at this bad boy right here. This is the Griffin25 RTA, made by Geekvape. And yes, Geekvape, you've done it again. You came out with the original Griffin, that tank was badass. Then you came out with this, and this is even better. They just made it a little bit beefier, and they've done some improvements on it. It still has the Velocity style deck, which is a millimeter bigger. It's a 17 millimeter deck. It comes with a top airflow option now, which I love. It doesn't hurt the flavor. It's not the drip tip airflow. You know, it's beautiful. And they've done a couple of other things with it. So let's get to know it just a little bit better. I want to take it up close and personal with you guys on the table. You know, I want to take it apart. I'll show you guys my build. I'll show the juice channels and so on and so forth, give you some specs, and then we'll take it back up on the top here, and then we'll vape on it, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. I'll tell you a couple of cons with this thing, and then there you have it. We'll vape on it some more, and then we'll end the video. So let's go dive down onto my table right about now. Alright, so here you go. Here's the Griffin25 packaging, and I took all the stuff out. But this is what the packaging looks like. You'll get all sorts of goodies underneath this flap right here. Here's the spare glass. This is the clear one, if I can get it out. And this is actually what the tank comes with installed. I had to take this one out and put the frosted one in because I cracked this one. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. See that crack? So thank God these things come with extra glasses because I would have been screwed. Also in the packaging, you get this. This is a ceramic block that these little rubber grommets go inside your wicking channels, and it blocks off one side so you can do single airflow for all you single airflow lovers out there. It also comes with this ring right here. This is a 510 drip tip adapter. It comes with this badass tool right here, two different size Allen keys and a Phillips head screwdriver. I absolutely love this tool. And it comes with a whole boatload of O-rings, all different colors. As you can see, you have Tiffany, you have orange, you have clear, you have black. And last but not least, here's the celebrity of the show, the Griffin25. There you have it. So in all, this tank, it has stainless steel 316 grub nuts that are frozen in nitrogen oxide to make them very, very sturdy. And believe me, these things don't strip. And the top airflow version here, this tank, the drip tip height is 10 millimeters. Total height of this tank is 54.4 millimeters. Chimney width is 9 millimeters, and outside diameter of the tank is 25 millimeters, and the capacity says 6 milliliters, and it comes in black and it comes in stainless steel. So the drip tip, all it does is it just pops out like that. That way you can pop your ring in and put your own drip tips in it, which is sweet. You know, that's a big pro for this tank right here. This is a top filling tank, as I'll show you right here. I have juice in it still. Here are the holes right here. Look how big those things are. You can actually literally pour your juice from the bottle into these holes. They're so big. Here's the top airflow right here. It has a stopper on it, which is nice. That way it doesn't move around in your pocket. And also a new feature they did was the airflow control. They made it so it clicks and it stops and not spin around like the old one did. Here's your juice flow control. A lot bigger than the original one. They've made them bigger. You just turn it like so. And the juice flow control has no stopper. And let me take the tank apart here so I can show you guys. Here is your Velocity style deck with a gold plated 510 connection right there. That is your insulator. There's a peak insulator on there. As you can see, look how big those holes are. They are huge. Those are 3mm alien Claptons I'm rocking in there. This ring right here unscrews to make wicking easier, so you know exactly where to put your cotton. As you can see, it's only hanging a little bit. You don't want to put your cotton all the way down into these channels, because that will block off the that'll probably block off the juice. It won't be able to get up into your coil. You'll end up getting dry hits. And there's that. And then on the bottom it says designed and manufactured by Geekvape. And there's my serial number. And then it has a signature down there. And there is your 510 pin, as you can see. And it is adjustable. And it does protrude, but it doesn't protrude enough. I would not use this on a hybrid mech mod. I just don't trust it. There's not enough protruding there. I don't trust it, so I don't recommend it. And that is about it on this tank. So let's take it back up to the FaceTime, vape on it, and I'll give you my thoughts. And there you have it, guys. That was the Griffin25 RTA by Geekvape. Let me have a vape real quick. Oh yeah, this tank is absolutely badass. This is actually one of my very favorite tanks. This is in my daily rotation every day. Okay, I had the original Griffin. Okay, loved it. Found out about it by a neighbor. Tried it. Next day I bought one. Griffin25. Props to Mike Vapes. I want to shout out to you, man, because your video got me to buy this thing. Okay, I heard they were coming out with it, and I was watching reviews on it, and I went out and bought one, and Mike Vapes' video had me do it, you know. His review was awesome on it. It made me buy one. And here it is right here. It's sitting on top of this Relo RX200 made by Wismec and Jabo. Love this device too. This thing is beautiful. But as I said, I had the original Griffin. I dropped it and it actually kind of broke. It leaks right at the airflow ring now. I'm trying to work on fixing it. But, you know, this one is just a little bit bigger. They made some improvements. Made bigger juice flow control. And so on and so forth. There are a couple of cons. The first con is it doesn't hold 6 mils of juice. Geekvape, why are you advertising that? Okay? The liquid on the cotton doesn't count as a milliliter, okay? I did the syringe test with this, and I filled it with 6 millimeters, and I poured it in here, and I got it up to the tippity top, and it was a little bit over 5, maybe almost 5.5, and I don't actually fill it to the tippity top like that. I like to leave a little bit for like an air bubble for better wicking efficiency. But it doesn't hold 6 mils. They shouldn't be advertising that. They need to change that. But yes, I know this tank has been out for quite some time now. But I'm sure there are still a lot of people wondering about it and watching reviews on it. I know I still do. I love watching people. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I want to. I'm new to the YouTube world, and I wanted to review this tank because I love it. It's one of my favorite tanks, and I wanted to let you guys know that and show you guys for you guys who don't have this tank. You know, I wanted to try to give you a good review and, you know, let you know how I feel about it. And guess what? I love it. You know, I own a few Geekvape products, and I haven't had any issues with any of their products. Very well made tanks here. Very sturdy. They're made out of SS316 stainless steel. I've washed them. They don't rust or anything like that. They come in black and they come in stainless steel. And this top airflow is actually an option. You can actually get it without the top airflow. And now for the original Griffin, they make a top airflow kit for it too as well. And another improvement they've made is, because they made it 25 milliliters, is there's more room between the glass and the chimney now, so it wicks better. Yeah. And the frosted glass, it's not bad. I can still see through it, but I would have preferred if they had two clear glass I just think the clear one's much better because you can see how much you're vaping, because I know when I'm vaping I like to see how much juice I have. Let me get a hit. Wicking is easy. As I said, you only do it right to that ring. You just let it rest on it. You don't put it all the way down or you'll experience dry hits. I wicked this bad boy up. It took me a few times. I did it for practice, and now I can do it perfectly. No dry hits, no nothing. It's got the 17 millimeter velocity style build deck on it. Very easy to build on. It's got those nitrogen frozen screws, which are beautiful. I have not stripped one yet. And maybe one other subjective con, maybe. I don't know if it's really a con, but the 510 pin does not protrude enough to use this on a hybrid mech mod. You know, you would think nowadays that, you know, a lot of people have hybrids. You would think that they would make products, people would make their products with a very protruding pin, but this one, it doesn't protrude enough for me to actually feel safe using it on a hybrid. So because I don't feel safe using it on a hybrid, I do not recommend you guys using it on a hybrid, because it might become dangerous. You know, I love how it comes with the different color O-rings that you can customize it and change it. You know, I love this wide bore drip tip. I love how I can put my own, but honestly, I've been rocking this. This has been comfortable on my lips. And there you have it. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for Geekvape if you want to pick one of these up or go on the Geekvape site. I'm also going to leave a link below for a website called vapenw.com. They're actually selling this tank right now for $26.99. That is not a bad price. You know, it ranges anywhere from $25 to $45. Not bad at all. The vape budget isn't too bad right there, I don't think. But that about wraps it up for me today. So please like and subscribe and share. But before I go, I just want to ask you guys, I'm going to tell you guys actually, please sign up for CASAD.org or Safada.org or NotBlowingSmoke.org. Give a call to your local representatives and congressmen. Tell them you vape and you vote, because we need to say vaping. Let's just face it, August is right around the corner. We're almost at the end of June here. We need to say vaping. So by joining these websites, they're advocacy sites, and there is a donation site too that actually you can donate some money, and I will have the link to that below. You can actually donate to pay for lawyers to, you know, to pay for the lawyers that are fighting for us to vape. You know, also with your local representatives, you know, tell them you vape, you vote, like I said. Also tell them to support HR 2058 and the Cole Bishop Amendment. So that does it for me. Again, please like, please subscribe to me, please share. Your support will help me make more videos. And remember, vape on and be happy.